loan theft syndicate. The Banking Fraud Investigations Unit confiscated 123,000 new SIM cards whose mobile numbers were used to take up loans in January 2022 before being switched off.
24-year-old Isaac Kipkemoi, Gideon Rono, age 26, 24-year-old Maxwell Ributhu, Gideon Kirui, aged 30, 33-year-old Moses Rono, Collins Kipiegon, aged 30, and 30-year-old Edwin Cheriot, and Peter Gitahi.
Unbeknownst to the unsuspecting Kenyan populace, a malevolent mastermind lurked in the shadows, meticulously plotting and scheming to orchestrate what would go down in infamy as the greatest Fuliza heist in history. As the story unfolds, prepare to be captivated by the sheer audacity and ingenuity of this criminal enterprise. In the wake of the unfolding scams, Safaricom and other telcos had taken initiatives to curb the vice. Subscribers have been sensitized and the frauds have been easily recognized. Safaricom's anti-fraud initiatives included introducing a new code in May 2022 that enables users to block fraudulent attempts to swap their SIM cards. In March 2023, Safaricom also signed up major banks to its new SIM swap check anti-fraud service, which allows them to check when a consumer's SIM card was last swapped. With that information, banks can determine whether a customer's transaction is fraudulent and take additional steps. But this only meant that the scammers would come up with a new way to make easy and quick money. In the late months of 2021, another set of masterminds emerged. One was a Safaricom employee who had access to SIM cards and know how to bypass the usual SIM registration process. The other was a well-connected wheeler dealer with access to a registry with a database of ID numbers. The two invested a tidy sum in this operation with the aim of reaping 100-fold. With unparalleled audacity, this nefarious syndicate set their sights on a prize of unparalleled proportions, aiming to pilfer a staggering sum of close to 1 billion shillings through the exploitation of Fuliza. The details of the intricate plan, intricately woven and veiled in darkness, will be laid bare before your eyes, unraveling a tale of deception, cunning, and calculated risk. Join me in this final chapter of this harrowing saga. We shall examine the intricate web of strategies employed by this daring crew. Their relentless pursuit of wealth pushed the boundaries of conventional wisdom, defying the safeguards in place and exposing vulnerabilities that had long remained hidden from view. From exploiting loopholes in the system to unsuspecting victims, they navigated the treacherous waters of fraud with a precision that defied belief. I am Jeph Kafka. To execute their audacious plan, they sought out pawns, unwitting participants driven by desperation and the allure of easy wealth. Their gaze fell upon a specific demographic: young, unemployed youths aged between 24 and 30. Driven by a primal instinct to survive, these young souls navigated a treacherous path, their moral compasses veering off course in the pursuit of financial salvation. Unbeknown to them, they were but expendable chess pieces, manipulated by the cunning minds orchestrating the grand design. Their dreams of a better life, once flickering with hope, now entangled in a web of deceit that threatened to consume them. So, as you sit to hear how this tale unravels, please subscribe, like, and share. The team set up the operation in Nakuru, in a rented apartment in Kiamunyi Estate. They started by acquiring over 50 handsets and 126,000 SIM cards. Imagine, 126,000. Then the pawns spent night and day registering the SIM cards to the stolen IDs. Each ID could register up to 5 SIM cards. These individuals, trapped in the suffocating grip of economic hardship, became the unwitting foot soldiers in this elaborate game of deceit. Lured by promises of quick riches, they succumbed to the temptation, blinded by the temporary solace that material wealth seemed to offer. In their vulnerable state, they became pawns, mere cogs in the intricate machinery of Peter Gitahi, the mastermind. The pawns embarked upon their assigned tasks with unwavering determination. With the SIMs duly registered, they became conduits for the flow of illicit wealth, orchestrating a dizzying dance of transaction. Each day, each person was tasked with executing over 200 transactions, a whirlwind of money changing hands, airtime purchases, cash withdrawals, and cash deposits. Yet, what lay beneath the surface was a startling revelation. The same funds circulated relentlessly through the vast network of the 126,000 SIM cards. With the SIMs as their instruments, the pawns delved deeper into the realm of deceit. They meticulously monitored the limits imposed by Fuliza and Mshwari, deftly maneuvering to optimize their gains. Borrowing from these platforms, they injected these funds into the internal machinery, leveraging the borrowed money to facilitate the intricate financial web. Repayment of the loans became routine, a stepping stone to increase their borrowing limits, thus perpetuating the cycle of deception. Borrow, send to one number, receive from another, repay, increase the limit. A symphony of manipulation played out tirelessly, day in and day out. From the break of dawn until the late hours of the night, their endeavors knew no respite. From Monday to Sunday, every week, without falter or pause, they toiled relentlessly, driven by the anticipation of the impending payday that loomed on the horizon. Day after day, week after week, month after month, their efforts never wavered, fueled by the promise of riches that awaited them at the end of this treacherous road. Within the house in Kiamunyi, the team had 14 Mobicom phones used in registering M-Pesa user cards, bought 6 laptops, over 50 mobile phones, 7 routers and assorted Safaricom lines. They also had over 1,000 Safaricom subscribers registration form and over 200 ATM cards from all major banks. After 9 months, perfectly timed as the gestation period of the heist, the masterminds decided to cash out. Each SIM card could now be cashed out with the maximum borrowing for Fuliza and Mshwari. On estimate, each SIM card had limits of between 3,000 shillings and 15,000 shillings, depending on the date of registration. It was at that time that the Fuliza managers noticed the spike in Fuliza borrowings and defaults in repayments. Investigations were launched after a report was filed to the Banking Fraud Investigation Unit in August 2022. As the pawns diligently executed the orchestrated transactions, the masterminds reveled in their ill-gotten spoils, indulging in a lavish spending spree that showcased their newfound wealth. With a brazen disregard for the law and a sense of entitlement born from their devious exploits, they ventured into the world of conspicuous consumption, their greed on full display. Their ill-gotten gains allowed them to acquire not just one, but 2 brand new Subarus, sleek symbols of opulence and excess. The allure of luxury extended further as they added a brand new Mark X to their collection, its powerful engine purring with satisfaction. And not to be outdone, a brand new Probox joined the fleet, its utilitarian facade concealing the illicit origins of their wealth. But their extravagant acquisitions did not end there. Flush with cash, the masterminds spared no expense, indulging in a shopping spree that echoed their insatiable appetite for material possession. From high-end gadgets to designer clothing, their ill-gotten fortune flowed into their various luxurious items, each acquisition serving as a testament to their audacity and disregard for the consequences of their actions. It was not until February of 2023 that the DCI caught up with them in their base at Kiamunyi, Nakuru. They were arrested. The pawns included Isaac Kipkemboi, Gideon Rono, Maxwell Ribudu, Gideon Kirui, Moses Rono, Collins Kipyegon, and Edwin Cheruyot. As we end this series, know that you as a subscriber, you are a target to these scams and the scams that are being invented. Precaution is your right. Thank you for tuning in to our financial crime series. We hope this journey has shed light on the dark underbelly of financial misconduct and its far-reaching consequences. Remember, awareness is key in combating these crimes, and together we can strive for a more transparent and accountable financial landscape. Stay vigilant, protect your assets, and empower yourself with knowledge. So join us next time as we continue to unravel the mysteries behind financial crimes and work towards a future where integrity and ethics prevail. Signing out, Jeph Kafka.